Gene, sing along.
I can't sing.
Hey, look, rock icon Gene Simmons is in the house. He's got a brand new book. It is called On Power, My Journey Through the Corridors of Power and How You Get.
Let me show you how to do it the right way, Deucey. You just kind of go in there so that they can see it.
All right.
Hi, Mom. I promised that new house. Yeah, I'm going to get it for you. Oh,
Right there,
right
Gene.
there. There
Right
you
there.
go. The interesting thing here is you are duly reminiscent of your inferred fiduciary duty if you don't trademark the asset. So I literally own this trademark, the money bag logo.
You own a
Yes.
bag of money?
Yes, I do.
Really?
And have for 28 years.
Okay, so what is the book
I didn't
about?
know
Tell us
that.
what we're going
This
to
is
get
what
from
I'm here
this
for.
book.
Look, I was a 6th grade teacher in Spanish Harlem. I wasn't born in America. I know I don't look Swiss. And so when I came to America as a legal immigrant, notice I emphasize that because there is a difference, profoundly so. When I came to America and I accessed, you know, all the power and privilege that America gives anybody, whether you're natural born or an immigrant, I wanted to give back. So I started teaching 6th grade. But I noticed something very important, that everything that you and I and everybody listening out there learned in school really does you little good. Columbus discovering America in 1492, which is also profoundly untrue, doesn't tell you anything about capitalism, what's a mortgage, how do taxes work, how do you get a job.
Practical stuff.
Yeah, Ducey, what was the name of the class in high school you took that prepared you to be Steve Ducey?
That would have been...
Nothing. It doesn't exist. Because you played hooky all the time. So what I'm here to tell you is
Kansas?
this is a real interesting, fascinating book by the powerful and attractive Gene Simmons, and I want to take just 30 seconds to tell you, living in Wisconsin and Davenport, Iowa, and Ypsilanti, Michigan, what this means. There are no graphs, there's no nothing, and this is like a this is something that'll help you get through life. So here's what it is. There are 52 weeks out of the year, 2 days out of the week. If you're not working, and you're blessed to have a job, if you're not working, that means you got 2 days off to dip chips, watch the ball game, binge watch. Times 52 weeks is 104 days. With Christmas vacations and binge watching Fox News and all that, you spend more days doing nothing than not. So here's a good idea for the family. Get your kids, get your family members, get your friends. The room that you type all your emails at, make that your business office for a new LLC, a limited liability corporation. The government wants you to do that. They don't want you to clog the highways and waste gas and all that stuff. So start a new business. Don't quit your day job. Stay at home. Start a new LLC. Sell popcorn farts or Steve Ducey dolls or whatever.
Gene, here's the thing. You're saying be productive, be creative, and take some chances.
And don't waste time.
And don't waste time.
And take
I get it.
charge. Don't spend 2 hours on the highway going nowhere and doing nothing. Stay at home, and you can amass a small fortune and bring the family together, get the kids involved in what capitalism is all about, teach them what school doesn't.
Right. Don't you think that schools should have something about all this?
Of course.
Learn to work the stock market.
Of course.
Absolutely.
What's the stock? Well, now, here's the best part. You can deduct the square footage of the room that you use as the business headquarters of your new LLC from taxes. What?
Right.
Yeah, that means the room that you're going to have your computer on, that your kids come in and learn about capitalism.
So pick the biggest room.
Well, you can argue about that, but just make sure you have graphs and all kinds of other stuff so that the government sees, yeah.
See, Gene Simmons is showing you how to set up a home office.
How to make a small,
But Gene, here's in all seriousness.
Yeah.
You have a box set out, you have a book out,
The
you have a
largest
band.
box set of all time.
But you
In a
are
vault.
an entrepreneur, a musician. You're maximizing Gene Simmons' potential. You
Not
want
yet.
Americans to feel the same thing that you feel. And that is motivated.
But I just want to say that by some economists' point of view, everyone can be rich. Rich is a relative term, but you can have profoundly multiple times what you've got. There's so much wasted money. I mean, look, when you sit down at a restaurant, most of the food that you order, you don't even eat. So we can all do a little bit better. America is big, fat, and bloated. On Fox Business, when I rang the New York Stock Exchange in 2008, the Dow was right under 8,000 on the floor. You can Google and schmoogle this. Gene Simmons on Fox Business going, invest in America, buy McDonald's, buy Coca-Cola, whatever it is. Invest in America, it's going to go up. It's now 23,000 300 or so, and if you would have done what I suggested, because I can't tell you what to do, it's a legal minefield, it's my opinion, you would have been multiple times richer in the amount of money you would invested in the stock market.
He who has the gold makes the rules. The book is called Gene Simmons on Power. Check it out. In the meantime, Gene, right over there, in addition to power, would you like to do precipitation?
Oh my gosh! Gene Simmons doing weather. Come over here.
Janice.
The lighting is better here. Yes.
Janice,
yes.
Gene is now the weather machine.
We are maximizing Gene Simmons' potential with the weather maps. Let's take a look at it. Show me. Give me some temperatures.
Well, if you're in Provo, of course, why aren't you? It's 32 degrees Fahrenheit as opposed to Celsius. Now, Albuquerque, which is difficult to spell, but I know that because I used to be a sixth grade teacher, is now at 43 degrees. But you notice in Kansas City, it depends on whether or not you're in the state nearby or not, because Kansas City spreads two different states, Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas. You're correct, Deucey, yet again. That's why you're on Fox News. You deserve a raise. 58 degrees. 45 degrees, however, in Chicago. And this, depending on the hawk, which is the winds that come out of the north, can make it much colder, much faster. And the moisture, forget about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gene Simmons has a new world title.
What was that?
I will not be doing
It's
that.
the Kiss Cast.
All right, Gene, that's awesome. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Gene. Great to have you here. It is 39 minutes after the top of the hour.
Now what's going on? Oh, my
right.
goodness.
He's dancing over there.
He's about to give Stuart Varney the Heimlich.
Hey, Gene, it's been 1 year since the president's historic election, and Pete Hegseth is talking to some of the voters. Look at this, Gene. He is down in Florida. He's having breakfast with friends in Fort Myers. What's the weather there?
Plus, George